welcome back to the channel. You got your girl. You got your girl, Purple. And there he is, my big head baby. He's eating a lollipop and has it all over his face. Baby Orlando. Say hi to the Rollies, Orlando.
Bye.
Why you said bye? Rollies, I know some of you wanted to know an update on what's going on with Orlando and his school situation. So if y'all want to know what's going on, stay tuned.
I own it. I own it.
You own it? All right. Y'all heard it. Okay, Rollies, let me tell y'all. Since the incident happened with them leaving Orlando in his same pull-up, from the time I dropped him off in the morning at about 7:45 until I picked him up in the evening about 5 o'clock, has not sat well with me, y'all. If y'all look at my face, let me get closer to the camera. You can see my eyes. I have not slept well until last night. I got a little bit of sleep last night. I have not slept well in reference to that. That bothered me. Move out of the way, Orlando. Completely bothered me, y'all. Because I'm paying you. And I'm paying you good money to make sure my baby is safe. Make sure he eats. And his diaper, his pull-up is changed. And, you know, I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's just making me more mad. Because it took everything in me not to slap. Let me just be quiet. It took everything in me. Let me just say that. I used my definite composure. Boy, you stepping on my toes. Everything in me. Stop kicking me to not react the way I wanted to. And it was all because of him. Now, since then, I left him in the school until I was able to find him another school, which took about a week. A lot of the places I went to, I didn't like them. If I walked into that daycare facility and it smelled like pee, he not coming. Which a couple of them did. And one that I did like had a waiting list. Another one that I kind of liked, they never really got back to me. And that one didn't have many kids that looked like Orlando and me. So I felt like they were probably not welcoming to Orlando. And I definitely didn't want to force that either. But I was able to find him a different school. He will be starting soon. Hopefully we have no issues. I got a very good vibe.
Let's take your shoe off.
Yeah, you could take, oh, you already took it off. We got a very good vibe on that. So I'll keep y'all updated on his new school. But let me just talk about what the school did afterwards. Because I had zero tolerance for them allowing Orlando. Move yourself out of the way, boy. You right in the camera. For allowing Orlando to keep on a pull-up that long. So they came up with these diaper change logs. Now, the problem I got with those is they're lying on the diaper changing log. So they say I dropped Orlando off at 7:40, 7:45, something like that in the morning because I have to be to work at 8 o'clock. And the daycare was about 15 minutes or so away from my job, so I had that much time to get to work. Now at 7:40, they're claiming that they changed his diaper and it was very wet. Mind you guys, I leave my house about 15 minutes after 7 to get to his daycare. I don't wake Orlando up until about 10 minutes to 7 to get him dressed and ready for the morning, because I do give him a bath the night before. How he got very wet in less than an hour is besides me. But he wasn't very wet when he had that pull-up on from the time I dropped him off until the time I picked him up. So all these little logs that they did for the last week, I don't believe none of this. That was on the 11th. On the 12th, they say he came in very wet at 7:45. Impossible. Impossible. So when they did this type of stuff, I felt like they're being petty, y'all. Petty, and you're not finna play under me, and you're definitely not finna play under me about my son. So at that point, I knew I had to get him out of there, which I knew I was getting him out of there when they dropped the ball with that, having him on the pull-up. But when they started doing this, I knew they were going to start picking with Orlando. So what I did is I dropped into the school several times throughout the day, and I told them, y'all going to get sick of me, because you never know when I'm going to pop in. And I pop in and I walk in and I want to see Orlando immediately. I don't want to give you time to go calling nobody to tell them to get him. No. Mommy is here. I'm coming to see Orlando. I got a 10-minute break, and I'm coming to see my son. Boy, could you move that big head out the way? But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Don't stand on that, Orlando. That's where we're at with that right now. And I wanted to show you all what he made for me for Valentine's Day. My first Valentine's that my baby made me, y'all. I'm so in love with it. Y'all see that? Do y'all see it? I think it's so cute. I know this is going to be the first of many, but this is the first Valentine's that he made for me. And then these are some of the little papers and stuff they be doing in school. You know, they send papers home. Okay, Boots, you putting your head in the way. Nobody can see. You got to stand over here by Mommy. Now y'all see why I don't record as much. Now y'all see why I don't record as much. Yeah, little papers that he's colored and stuff in school. Did the frog and the bunny. Just little stuff. And y'all know that I did his little box, and this is how it ended up turning out. And that was the inside of his box. And he had they had treat bags. Of course, I did treat bags as well. But he got several different treat bags from the kids in the school. And a bunch of loose candy inside of the box. But that was an update on what's up with Orlando, y'all. So I know this video is probably boring and long and Orlando all in and out, but it is what it is. So stay tuned for some more content, y'all. Stay tuned, stay tuned.